Hello, this is Dee with Horsing Around Crafts. This week I have been a little busy. I have been working the company that reached out to me and asked me if I would like to do some things with their products. Miss Aya from Bleds Store sent me some supplies to try out. It's a junk journal, 150 piece supplies. The product and store link, which I have here, it will be in the description as well. What I have is they sent me a box, but what's inside the box is what's the goodies. I have all these papers. They're 3x3, 3x4s, 3x5s. They come in all different colors and shapes. I can pull them out and show you real quick. This is just one set. I come with 2 sets of them. So I have that. And what she would like, she just asked me if I could, what can I do with them? So I use them in a different way. I don't journal that much or know how to journal that well. But as you can see, there's tons of papers. And it's just the first one. We also have a second one that looks like it has a lot of marbles, stone type things. It's got some words in there. It's got 2. It's got 75 cents. It's got these are really, really cool. It's also going to look like water. It can look like bricks. So, it took me a couple of days going through them to figure out what am I going to do with them. How am I going to use these? This package here has a lot of, stamps, like stamp papers, got stamps on them, write-in, like journaling papers, postage, postcards, a whole bunch of postcards. You got a whole bunch of postcards in here. You got a whole bunch of, people and postage. I'm loving this set. It's really sweet. It's really cool. And then, I've been mixing and matching, playing with them all, having a great time. It took me a little bit longer to get things together to how I want to use them. This here we have some more like rock type material. It's got or paper, crackle paper, bumpy paper. It's just got so much goodness into all these papers that I did have a lot of fun. I'm still going to have fun with these. And we're not done yet. We only went through 4 packs. This here is the 5th pack. You get 501, and they all double, so you get two of each pattern. And these are flowers. and leaves. And like I said, you get 2 of each. And I can imagine what everybody can do with all these journaling papers and stuff. I'm very happy that she reached out to me. I'm sorry it took a little bit long for me to do this, but I was really having fun creating and enjoying myself playing around. Now these here are some more of, and there's a lot of graph papers, right, line papers in here. And you got tickets in here. You got orders forms in here. You got receipts in here. Days of the week. Just like order forms. And some more. I mean, his mind is just blown away. What can you do with all these? You should also have a pack of ephemera. And I think this is the one that's being used. And this is what it looks like for all the ephemera that is on here. It's a whole lot of ephemera. And it's all ×2. As you can see, I separated it. All this is one set, and this here's the rest of the second set that I've been slowly working on and trying to get these done. She also gave you flowers that are see-through, and you have a bunch of different flowers in here. You got roses, you got sunflowers, you got yellow flowers, and white flowers. I mean, they're just so, you get the big flowers here. You get this big one, and you get another big sunflower, and it's quite a nice stuff here. This paper here I just stuck in between because I wanted to separate what I've been using to what I haven't been using. So, with all that said, and you can see how much I have left over, let me show you what I've made with this set. And like I said, I have plenty more to make more and more cards with this. Trying to put everything back together so I have it neatly in the box. And it also came with some tape. And I'm going to close this box. And it comes with like this. It's a big box. This is a gift for you. But this is what I made with it. I used some of my other things that I had in my craft room. So I made a card. Here's one of the big flowers. There's a piece of paper. And I had some shells stuff. I used this card. I have 2 pieces of paper from the pack, and I put a turtle on it. This one here, I did the same thing. 2 different pieces of paper with the turtle on it. This one here, I use a piece of paper this way. I use some shells and some birds. that are from my stash. This one here, I used their paper, and then I added some more paper on there, and I added a boat. This one here, I added the blue, and I had puzzle die cuts, so I made 2 puzzles for that, and I turned around with 3 sheets with 3 different papers, and I added some shells and a crab on top. This one here, I added the green. All these papers are from the journals, and this one picture here is from my mom's stash with the cardinal. All this is from the journal. This is one of the stamp sets. It's one of the letters. It's another letter, a tag, and a couple of flowers. This one is from, the whole thing is from the journal. I got paper that I paper pieced in here to get this. I left the lady there, so, you know, and I paper pieced this here, and I put a flower here to match those. This one here is the same thing. It's all their papers. I had a piece of paper, I went that way with it. I have one with their little clip, and this one here. This one here is all theirs. All the junk journal pages. I put a page to the back. I put some flowers. I kitty cornered the green, and I put this one here on top. This one here is all their papers. I just cut them in different, I just added them to different sizes. I just went with the blues. And this one here was like an off, and then I just put 3 flowers and a flower down here. This one here, I cut paper in thirds, and I've used this one here. These here are their papers, but I had a rub-on, so I rubbed on the birdhouses. This here is their papers. I also used the rub-on on here, and I colored this flower. This is another one with their papers. I just cut this in half and put them here, put the 2 here, and then I added this rub-on. This one here is with their papers. I have the paper going this way. I have the graph paper and another stack of papers, and on the very top I added a birdhouse. And the last one that I did was this one here, which I had one paper going this way. I cut this paper in half to make them go this way. I put flowers that matches some of the daisies, so I wanted the flowers on both sides, and then I put one in the middle. Now, this collection here, like I said, it was from Bleds store. She sent me the supplies to try it out. I'll have the Amazon link in my description in a few minutes. With I'll have 2 of them. One's the Amazon store and one is the Bleds store. And hopefully you can go out and get the junk journal supplies and show me what you can do with them. I had a great time. This was a great project, and I thank you again, Ia, for having me do this. I hope we get to do another one. Thank you, and have a great day.